After a disappointing week in Germany, attention now turns back to the Premier League and the task ahead against Chelsea. After a light recovery session yesterday, the team are back in training today at Carrington. In today's press conference, Manuel Pellegrini confirmed that both Stefan Jovetic and Fernando remain out with injury, with the Brazilian midfielder doing some solo training earlier this morning. We spoke to his countryman and fellow midfielder Fernandinho following the Bayern game about the clash with Chelsea.
Tomorrow we start the work, just already think about the Chelsea game, and you have to win this game because we have to a draw against Arsenal. You lose at home against Stoke, and we have to recover our points to keeping think about the top of the table.
It will of course be a full house for that clash with Mourinho's men, but tickets are still available for our Capital One Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday. Now if you want to sit anywhere here in the Colin Bell stand, then it's £20 if you're an adult, and you can also bring the kids along for a £5. And if you want to sit anywhere else, guys, I'm over here. Well, if you do want to sit anywhere else, then it's just £15 for adults, £10 for 16 to 21s and over 65s. And again, it's just a £5 for the under 16s. Now, it may have been a bad week for the first team against Bayern Munich, but our under 19s fared much better in the UEFA Youth League. Patrick Vieira's men ran out 4-1 winners with goals from Jack Byrne, Jose Pozo, Angelino and Bersant Salina. You can now see full highlights on our YouTube channel. Patrick, a fantastic afternoon here in Munich. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, fantastic afternoon. I think when you come to a place like Munich, it's never easy. But I was quite really pleased today because we show a really good team spirit. We show a really good togetherness. We went through, especially the first half, I think 20 minutes where we really struggled. But we didn't concede the goal, and I'm quite really pleased because the players stick together, and we let that difficult period going through, and then after I think we managed the game, and the best team won the game.
Congratulations to Micah Richards for making his debut for Fiorentina. Micah, who's on loan at the club, came on for former City teammate Stefan Savic just before the hour mark, as they went on to win 3-0 in their Europa League opener against Guingamp. And if you've been following our Twitter feed, then you'll know that this guy has had a pretty long 24 hours. As part of his Challenge Chappie series, Chappie set off from here at the stadium yesterday and had 24 hours to get as far away as he could without spending a single penny. Chappie, you've literally just got back and you survived?
Just about, yeah. I had about 3 hours sleep. Both Michael and I, the cameraman, forgot our toilet bag, so we haven't cleaned our teeth, haven't shaved. I had about 3 hours sleep. So I don't know whether it was worth it or not, but when we set off, after about 20 minutes of setting off, leaving the offices here at the stadium, it was a miracle we got anywhere. If you don't pre-plan anything, you're just relying on people to give you lifts and stuff, so it was a tough job getting to Knutsford in the first place. We were on Knutsford services for 2 hours trying to get somebody to give us a lift. The truck drivers are out of the question because they're either not insured or they can't take 2 passengers, so me and obviously the cameraman, we couldn't get in a truck, so we're relying on cars and vans. Then this guy it was Michael, the cameraman, we just stood there talking, and he heard this guy on his mobile phone behind us say something. Well, I'm going to Germany. Well, as Michael told me, he said he's just going to Germany, so as soon as he said that, I collared the guy while he was still on the phone. I said, can I have a word with you, and like trying to explain. He said, yeah, just hang on, I'll phone you back. So he got off the phone and I said, are you going to Germany? He said, yeah, we're catching the 6 o'clock ferry in the morning. I said, would you take us as far as Dover? He says, yeah, I had no problem. So that's how we got the lift to Dover.
So that's as far as you got, Dover? Or?
Well, we could have caught the 6 o'clock ferry with the guy in the morning and sailed from Dover to Dunkirk, but we'd have got off the ferry about 8:30. The actual challenge finished at 9:30, so we'd have had an hour to go into France or Brussels, so it'd have been pointless. I mean, we could have got abroad, but there wasn't much point to it in the end. Yeah. And by that time, we were shattered anyway.
Well, I'm going to let you go because I know you A, want to brush your teeth, and B, probably want to go to bed. But that is going to be coming out on our channel over the next few weeks, so we'll look forward to it, Chappie.
Marvellous. Cheers.